It feels like 2022. That's when Illinois Republicans nominated Darren Bailey for governor. This cycle, Bailey is again running far ahead of his opponents. But can conservative policy guru Ted Dabrowski, or businessman Rick Heidner, or Sheriff James Mendrick catch fire and stop him? Tonight, we get to the point.
The Point with Taman Bradley.
Good evening. The first ballots in Illinois' primary election will be cast next week. Tonight, we want to walk you through the Republican primary for Illinois governor. There are 4 candidates vying for a chance to take on J.B. Pritzker this fall. You've likely already are familiar with Darren Bailey. The former state senator from Xenia lost to Pritzker by 12 points back in 2022, and his second bid for office was halted by a family tragedy last fall. But a personal call from President Trump put him back on the campaign trail. Earlier this month, we traveled a few hundred miles south to the Bailey family farm to talk about that and the state's finances. So what do you do with $1 billion missing for critical social services?
Well, we pray that people will rise up and say, within government sometimes we always think the answer is more taxes or for a particular leader just to step up and where's the people? This is a constitutional republic. So at some point in time, I would hope that people would rise up and fill J.B. Pritzker's ear with, hey, why is this happening?
4 years ago, you said that you thought there was $10 to $15 billion of waste in the budget. You don't still think that, do you?
I want to find out for sure because that budget has grown from 32 billion to now to 57 billion, and it needs accounted for. I and some other legislators in 2021 tried to call for a forensic audit of the budget, and we were told by the Auditor General that you can't do that because it's going to cost about $6 million of state funding, and it's probably going to take 4 to 5 years, and it was essentially impossible. If we're going to restore trust in government, which I believe Illinois desperately needs, then we need to be transparent with what's going on.
The state's Republican Party is not itching for a rematch this fall, but Governor Pritzker might be. Pritzker's campaign team is already calling Bailey too conservative for deep blue Illinois. Just this morning, they sent an email blast accusing Bailey of riding Donald Trump's coattails. It's a message designed to elevate Bailey in the primary while causing him trouble come November. Ted Dabrowski has long operated on the outskirts of Republican policy. Now he's trying to move from think tank to the top of Illinois government. He's got the financial backing of GOP megadonor Dick Uihlein. But after backing Bailey and Bruce Rauner, can Ted Dabrowski avoid mistakes of Republicans' past? If elected, you still would be dealing with Democratic supermajorities in Springfield. What lessons have you learned watching what happened with Bruce Rauner and a bold agenda to try to turn things around?
Bruce Rauner thought he could outmaneuver, in my opinion, he could outmaneuver Mike Madigan in the State House. He thought that he could outmuscle the teachers' unions, and it was a big conflict all the time. I think what he forgot to do was keep campaigning and winning over people. I argue that there's people who want the basic stuff. And he didn't keep going out there and bringing them in and helping him win the argument. But when you have these property taxes squeezing people out of their homes, you saw recently they were burning their property tax bills in west side of Chicago. I've been, Southern Illinois, the biggest complaint is property taxes. Everywhere I go, it is. We got to get back to just taking care of ordinary people. We're the losers right now, and I don't know how we're comfortable with that. We can't be comfortable with that. We have to flip it. So it's about winning over people, persuading people. I don't care if they're black, Romanian, Polish, right, Indian. It doesn't matter. We've all got to come together and say, hey, we can do better. I mean, that's really our slogan, right? We can do better because we're not doing well at all right now.
And then there's Rick Heidner. He's the head of a statewide video gambling empire. He's already dropped $1 million into his own campaign war chest. Heidner calls himself a Trump Republican, but we haven't seen much of him on the campaign trail or on TV until now.
My biggest thing is that people should be safe, all right? Illinois shouldn't be for anyone to use as a stage for another venture, all right? I'm in a regulated business. We've got 4 major businesses as a family, and the biggest business is my gold rush business. And it's regulated. By the way, the governor is my regulator. So this is not the smartest thing I've ever done in my life. This is probably the most dangerous thing I've ever done in my life. And this is the bravest thing I've ever done in my life. But my heart and my soul just kept telling me, Rick, you have to do this. Rick, you have to do this.
DuPage County Sheriff James Mendrick is also on the ballot. Now that you know the players, let's get to the point. Coming up next.
There doesn't seem to be a lot of fire in anybody's campaign.
Take you inside a reporter's notebook with the Chicago Tribune's Rick Pearson. We're back in 60 seconds.